Always an annual treat to see you come over and join us here at Sports Press Northwest.
Well, it's good to be with you, Art.
And it was just a wild season for Washington State football.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was something.
it was.
Yeah. Wanted to get a sense from you because I know you were very involved and was aware of the Leach hire. It was a matter of a spectacular development, at least in terms of WSU history. And then the results were probably not what Cougar fans expected. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, I agree with you. We had hoped for better, but when you go through a season and lose as many players as we lost, for various reasons, it's hard to build continuity. But at the end of the day, Coach Leach is on a mission to change the culture, and it's his way. It's got to be his way, and I get that. I remember Bill Moose said that kids don't know what abuse is. They never played for Jim Sweeney,
Right.
and I did. And just times are different, and I also played for Jackie Sherrill, Jim Walden, and I had a whole bunch of them.
You had a few coaches.
Kind of crazy, but at the end of the day, though, the game against the Huskies was a real. That was obviously a game changer for us and our team. I mean, you can control your effort and your attitude, and it really came through in the game against the Dogs.
How do you define that difference between discipline and abuse, and how much has it changed?
Well, we don't have enough time here, Art, to really go into it because, first of all, back in my day and back when Moose was playing, there was a lot more, shall we say, more physical coaching.
Mm-hmm.
Not that they, physically accosted us, but they had us doing things that you would never dream of them doing today. I mean, like the spring of '76 when Jackie Sherrill took over,
Mm-hmm.
he came in with the mindset that he was going to weed it out, and he did it his way by putting us through things that I've been trying all these years to forget them, but I can't. They're nightmares, right? But it really tested us, and nowadays, coaches who are looking to change the culture, looking to develop discipline, they have to do it much more cerebrally, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that Leach is a combination of that cerebral approach and some old school.
Mm-hmm.
But again, there's a fine line, and as with that investigation that the Pac-12 did and the Cougars did internally,
Mm-hmm.
it proved that in fact there was no physical abuse and things of that nature. A lot of cursing, no doubt, but that happens on the
I've
football
heard that
field.
once or twice from
once or
Mike
twice.
Holmgren, Lou Piniella.
Oh my gosh! Robbie Tobick told me great stories about Mike Holmgren. I mean, football is not a sport for the meek and the mild, and not that justifies anything out of the over and beyond. But you do, as a coach, you really have to find that fine line.
Yeah. Jack, thank you very much for stopping by. This has been a treat. And